Saturday Night Live did a sketch of Tom Hanks playing a Trump supporter. Put it up. I mean, clutch the pearls. During SNL's 50th anniversary, they had a special. There was a skit. Tom Hanks, who's an actor, playing a Donald Trump supporter. This is all fictional. This is comedy. I thought MAGA told those on the left to stop being so sensitive. A Trump supporter is frightened by black jeopardy, okay? That was whoever wrote that. Damn it, you're a genius. So the Trump supporter is frightened by black jeopardy, host Kenan Thompson's offer of a handshake, interpreting the greeting as an act of violence. Oh, it was well done. Here's how MAGA responded.
I don't censor comedy, but that wasn't funny.
No, they must have gotten the script from Don Lemon. Remember when he made fun of MAGA voters or his guest did for not being able to point out a country on the map? Like, that's ridiculous.
You know, Tom Hanks appeared on Saturday Night Live portraying a Trump supporter who is racist, and SNL's getting dragged and roasted over it. Because apparently Saturday Night Live didn't get the memo that Trump is popular, his approval rating is very high, higher than it's ever been, and he won the popular vote.
So that completely tone-deaf sketch with Tom Hanks playing a MAGA supporter on the SNL 50th anniversary special tells me that Democrats and the left and Hollywood have learned absolutely nothing from being completely and totally demolished in this election and in the culture.
The implication of that last part that we played is that the Trump voter didn't want to shake the black.
They're racist.
Yeah.
And I mean, as someone that has probably covered more Trump rallies than anyone at this network, especially when I was a correspondent for Sean Hannity, there's a lot of love there.
Put up all these characters. Got them. Keep them up. Because the fact that you are utilizing your platform that is supposed to be dedicated to news to talk about an actual comedy show that engages in comedic content, not true political content, but you are talking about on your political show, tells me a nerve was hit. Now, let's be honest. There are a lot of racist individuals who happen to be Trump supporters. If you don't believe me, go to a Klan rally and ask them, did they vote for Kamala Harris? So while you may say, oh, that doesn't represent Trump supporters, it does. It represents an aspect of the Trump supporting MAGA frenzy scenario we have in front of us. It is a truth. They have literal Nazi flags with a MAGA hat on. What the hell do you think that means? Okay, so they weren't the only ones. Kevin Dalton posted Tom Hanks in a MAGA hat, horrified at the idea of shaking a black man's hand. Tells you everything you need to know about what the left has learned since November and why they will thankfully continue to lose landslide election after election for the foreseeable future. Keep up, Kevin, for a minute. Kevin, understand this, dear brother. A majority sentiment does not mean you are morally right. There was a time that the majority sentiment said Rosa Parks does not get to choose where she sits on the bus that is city subsidized, paid for by her tax dollar. There was a time when the majority sentiment of white America said that black children should not, cannot, and will not go to school with their white children. You see, routinely, we have proven your majority consensus to be ethically and morally bankrupt and have steered your higher thinking into greater awareness because of our advocacy for humanity. I'm talking about Black folk and our allies who understand what's happening. It has been this battle that not simply defines you, but it defines those that come after you. Another one, in response to Dalton's post, CNN Scott Jennings replied, add another chapter to the book, Why We May Never Lose Again. Unbelievably offensive. They've learned nothing. Scott, sir, you're still employed at CNN. Need I say more? Have you heard yourself lately? Scott, it's an SNL skit. What are they supposed to learn? It's funny because it happens to also be very true, and you know it. And instead of dealing with the reality of the racist in your ranks, instead of being honest and truthful and trying to exorcise them from the ranks of MAGA, you become apologists or just ignore it and say, no, the problem is SNL. That's the real problem here. The problem is Tom Hanks. No, the problem is what you choose to ignore. The racism and bigotry codified inside of your movement. Benny Johnson echoed that sentiment with the post. SNL decided it was a good idea to depict Tom Hanks as a racist Trump supporter in a MAGA hat afraid to shake a Black man's hand. Donald Trump just won a landslide election and has never been more popular with Americans. They have learned nothing. Perhaps these men have a short memory because literally, this happened last month. Take it to the video.
In the middle, scoot over. No, it's okay. We're fine. We're gonna fight. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States? I do. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your work. Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay, sure. Okay.
Y'all don't have anything to say about that? Did you do a morning commentary on it? Did you go to social media? Did you do a video and then post it on X? That's real life. That actually happened. That's not an actor playing for the sake of a laugh. That actually went down. And who was the offending party? A Trump supporter. Who did that offending party offend? A Black woman. It was the first time in his career he's ever done such a thing. That's the vice president of the United States at that time. Nobody had a word about it. But once again, the problem is SNL and Tom Hanks. Also, Bruce Fisher refuses to shake Harris's hand when swearing in wife. Remember that? And this happened last month.
My heart goes out to all of you. You know, I'm kind of thinking we should bring the Nazi salute back.
Was he a Nazi? Was he a Nazi? Was he a Nazi? No, dude.
To all the liberals that are just struggling so bad right now, just with all the losing that you guys keep doing, just one loss after another, you guys are just losing. My heart goes out to you.
My heart goes out to you, yes.
I just want to say to all the liberals and the Democrats out there that are having a hard time, my heart goes out to you.
So if you're a liberal and your head is currently spinning because Trump is your president, my heart goes out to you.
You see, Tom Hanks' character, the fictional comedic content, could have gone full Nazi. They did not. They just went full MAGA. Sharon, thoughts here?
Yeah, I'm not struggling with anything, okay, right. Except maybe a little weight loss. I can handle that too. I think it's hilarious that she openly laughed at that corpse-looking bigot who wouldn't shake her hand. And by the way, I thought she wasn't Black. If she's not Black, I mean, it's just such a ridiculous notion here that we're getting into. It's just a mirror. This wasn't even his greatest acting role. This man has multiple Oscars. All he did was lift these anecdotes, these visions off of social media and bring it to the 50th anniversary celebration. Why are you so mad? It's real.
That's it. And I have to disagree. It may have been his greatest acting role ever. You got to see the skit.